All right, looks like we are live. Welcome back for another one, guys. So this is going to be the way that I'm going to be presenting this walkthrough guide going forward. I'm unable to catch up in the videos that I have recorded for this series, and plus it just keeps getting postponed and postponed. So this series going forward will be live streamed. I'm planning on 2, maybe 3 times a week, just to give you guys an update for anyone who just wants a free-to-play walkthrough of the beginner stages and how to get there. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of days missing from the last time I recorded episode 9 until this episode 10 live stream. So, guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Join in, ask questions in the chat. I'd be more than happy to answer it. But with that said, I'm going to start my daily objectives, and I will check on chat as I go. Maverick in, Mumba in, Steven Cooker. Is there any other way to add a star to a character other than fine, not red, just normal? Steven, I'm not sure I'm understanding your question. Alright, so this account, guys, I've only been logging in every day and collecting the daily objectives, of course, a blurry screen. So I have not really advanced it. Now, from the last time I left you guys, I did record like another 10 days worth of videos where I was advancing the account slowly. But I'm going to show you guys where I stopped and all that stuff before we go any further. But this live streams are going to be to advance this account. That's why I'm going to keep it to like 2-3 times a week. It's going to be to advanced accounts and the campaign nodes. And I am going to be testing out a farming strategy in this account that seems to be highly controversial. So stick forward to that. I'm going to get into that here later. So we got 12 viewers. Go through my inbox, collecting the goodies in here. X23's final day for red stars is probably today. All right. So we'll start with our daily objectives here. I always like to start with the arena match because usually by the time I get through the rest of the daily objectives, the arena match cooldown is already done. I'm running the defenders currently in this. I am going to switch out the defenders shortly. I've already stopped investing in them, and I will show you guys that here in a little bit. But right now, this is probably the best arena team that I have, so I'm just going to run it. I'm going to run it on auto. I'm not really worried about winning or losing right now currently. It is an important thing, but right now, for what I need to do, it's just not that important to me. I'd like to welcome you all guys that are joining in. Looks like we got a few more viewers. This is my free-to-play walkthrough account. Not that both my accounts are free-to-play, but this is the brand new walkthrough that there are 9 other videos up on my channel in a playlist for you guys to go check out. This is a continuation of those videos. Now, there are some days that have been skipped. I've been spending the last month just maintaining this account by going in once a day and doing all the daily objectives, and that's about it. There is some advancements from the last video to this one because I did record another 10 or 11 days of, I should put this on auto, 11 days of actually advancing my account that I'm just not able to get those videos up. Like, they keep getting postponed by other videos that I find that need to get out there. So instead of me trying to just keep postponing it, I am going to start live streaming this account maybe 2 or 3 times a week, probably like an hour or so a day. When I do stream, and just so any players that are looking for this kind of information, it's out there for them to check it out. Steven. I don't know which 2 characters you have the 4 stars on, but unfortunately there really is no other way other than their farm method. So like Green Goblin and Shocker need to be farmed out of a node. There's really no other way to get them unless you are starting, you know, they can be pulled in premium orbs and ultimate orbs, but you need to get those, and that's, you know, not that great of a common chance. The other ones are, who are the other fantastic, or the other Sinister 6? I think off the top of my head, never works out great for me. Let's see, they are Vulture. You have to buy him in the arena store. I mean, he still is in orbs, but you have to buy him in the arena store. Sinister 6. But probably to answer your question, no, there is no other way. Rhino's in the Blitz store, and Mysterio's in the Raid store. Hi, Devin. What's up? All right, what's our next daily objective here, guys? We're gonna save the train characters because we're gonna have to do some thinking there. Like I said, the idea of the live streams is to advance this account, so we're gonna have to pick a strategic character to level up. So I'm gonna save that here just for a little bit. We're gonna do a donation. The alliance I am is not very active, but I'm also not that active, so I can't really be picky. Let me see if there's still empty spots in this alliance. Alliance members. There are, yeah, there's only 16 members in this current alliance. It's called the People's Elbow. So if you're a newer player or maybe just looking for something casual to join, this is probably the alliance for you. I don't know if he had it set to public, which means anyone can join, but if you guys can find it in the search, you know, if like I said, if you're a casual player and you want to just join it to be the same account as me, go right ahead, join it. Hey Nick, how's it going? Thanks Mumba for helping me out. Yeah, I just trying to do two things at once sometimes doesn't work out that great for me. Yeah, Dennis, yeah, using the find mechanics and the character screen is also a great way. Like Vulture, go here, hit find. You'll see all the orbs that he's in, the milestone, the mega, the gamma, the arena store. It just tells you everywhere you can find that character. And then also Maverick's posting, there is an immediate opening in our main alliance. If you guys are interested, please reach out to Maverick. He takes care of all that stuff. I do not. All right, let's keep moving here with my daily objectives. All right, so which one's next? Let's just run Blitz real quick, because Blitz is another thing I got to fix up these teams. But right now I'm not worried about fixing them up. I'm just going to run with these two to get my achievements done, and we can fix them up later here live on live stream for you guys. But yeah, like I said, I have not really touched this account, and I mean, I have been going in daily and claiming daily objectives, but I haven't really touched it, like maintained it at all. The teams are still set up as I left them, and so on and so forth. Yep, Nick. All right, here we go. And I was gonna put on auto because it's tier 1, and as long as your characters aren't level 1, you should be able to clear tier 1. Sorry guys, we're going boys. All right. How's everyone doing in the Chimichanga event? While I blitz mindlessly here. All right, get our second blitz. I'll give us our achievement. All right, guys, for those of you guys just joined, looks like we got a few more new joiners. This is my walkthrough of my second account. Basically, guys, I haven't been able to keep up with the videos that I have recorded, so instead of me trying to or me just keep postponing the series because of other more important videos that are needed for the community coming out first, I decided I'm just going to start live streaming this account maybe 2 to 3 times a week for like an hour or so, go through the daily objectives, upgrade, beat some nodes, and just try to advance the account. Now, I am going to be testing out a controversial farming method that really has the community divided between those that have not used it and those that have used it. So I'm going to give it a try just so I can speak of it anytime I'm asked, and that's going to be the AIM method. It's very highly controversial, but I'm going to try it with my second account just to check it out for you guys to see, is it viable, is it not viable, and going forth. Now, I'm already so far behind on this account, so I'm curious if it actually can help me make up ground. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Rex Bull, is that how you say your name? It's just, but anyways, yeah, I'm annoyed from blitzing too, but I love the rewards that we're getting from it, so I am tired of it, but I don't mind it at the same time. Hopefully that makes sense. I really want to break from it too. Hopefully they give us a break, but I do have a Discord exclusive video coming out sometime soon. I haven't edited it yet, but it's going to talk about these events, and it's going to be Discord exclusive for at least 24 hours before it actually goes up on YouTube. So guys, if you want to catch that video about these events, and I'm not going to give anything away, so I'm not going to say any more about it, but the link for my Discord is in the description down below. You guys can join my Discord, as that video will go there first for 24 hours before being put up on YouTube. Let's get some purchases done. All right. That looks like a good one. I like these cheap ones. I don't really know what I don't know what characters I really need to build. Like I said, I've been keep maintaining this account. Haven't really looked at advancing it, and that's the main reason of this live stream today is we're gonna look to advance it. All right, I got my 3 purchases. We're not purchasing anything in the Blitz store. We're not purchasing anything in the Raid store. Arena, like I said, I am going the aim route. For better or for worse, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna buy all 3 of these characters. Got tons of war credits. All right. Speaking of war, is there a war going on currently? There is. All right, I just go in and do 2 battles just so I can get to. If you guys don't know, if you guys are part of a beginner alliance and you really don't have much, for you to be able to get the rewards, you have to participate either doing a defensive boost or at least doing 1 attack. I'm just going to go in and do 2 attacks real quick to make sure that at the end of the war I get whatever rewards we get. And war is not that super important at the beginning of the game, so guys, don't feel like you have to like be like strong meta, you know, war people. Like, save it until your account's more developed, and then you can start tackling it better. Spider-Man, yo, what's up, man? Yeah. Oh, Rexpo got it right. Cool. I'll maybe if I have time, I'll check it out. Like I said, I've heard from players that have used Tana's aim method, and people that have used it are praising it. And then on the flip side, you know, people are bashing it too. So people are praising it, but at the end of the day, I still can't recommend people go that way because I don't know how it works myself firsthand, and I don't know if the information I'm getting from these players, how accurate it is. You know, are they spending? Are they 100% free to play? They could tell me one thing, doesn't mean that they are that thing. So that's the main reason why I'm going to test it on this account, just so I can give people accurate information when they ask me about it. Yeah, this is my, Spider-Man, this is my alternative account. The main reason why I'm doing this on live stream instead of doing videos for it anymore is mainly because I just can't keep up. It keeps getting postponed, so I'd rather live stream for you guys, so those of you guys that are looking for this content can keep watching it, and just you get basically a longer portion of it in these hour episodes. And yeah, it's just kind of the only way that I'm really going to be able to get through this account and be able to show you guys. And because right now it's just going to waste, right? I log in every day, do the daily objectives, not really advancing it, and it's just going to waste, and it's not really being helpful to anybody. It's just wasting my time. So instead of it wasting my time, I'm going to do something with it and hopefully help some people out. Wow, guys, we are climbing on the viewer count. Once again, while I'm doing some mindless war attack here, this is going to be a new thing. You're going to see me live stream 2 to 3 times a week of my second account, basically of how we're just going to advance it, basically. I've been trying to do this on YouTube, and I can't get the videos out. There's just too many other videos that need to come out for it, and because I spend so much time editing my videos, it really leaves me no time to actually work on this one. So instead of me trying to frustrate myself, get through this and get these out, I'm just going to start live streaming the advancement, so it'd still be there on a playlist for people to check out, but just a different way of presenting it. And not only that, anybody new can jump in, ask questions and stuff like that. Yes, I've heard of that too, and that's the main reason why I need it. I've had people claim to be 100% free to play and saying that the aim method works. So like I said, the only way I can confirm or deny it, like right now I'm in the middle. Like, I don't know what is or what isn't. I don't know if the information I'm being fed from players is accurate. I mean, I know the opposition are people that have never tried it, but the people that have tried it, I don't know how accurate information they are giving me. So the only way that I can settle this dispute is actually try it myself and see if it actually works. And that's what we're going to be doing in these live streams, guys. We're going to work on the aim farming method. And you guys get to watch the progress, and we all can be the judge of it. I'm still going to do Guardians when I do get Rocket unlocked, but I'm not going to go for a direct farm on Rocket. So whenever Rocket gets unlocked by me opening up Raid Orbs, that's when I'll start building up Guardians for Star-Lord. But other than that, I'm going to go the aim method. Any tips? Oh, there's a lot of tips I could give you, Nick. There's a lot. you basically, if you have to go or planning to go the free to play route wise, you have to go after resources over everything else, right? You can't go after your favorite tunes. You can't go after your whatever you like enjoy to do. Like, you have to be focused on getting resources, and that includes getting challenges, going after your legendary farms, because they'll help you with arena and other game modes, raids. So that's where your focus has to be. As where if you're willing to spend, you could do a lot of leisure projects, is what I call them. We're gonna save challenges. There's raids going on. All right, do I got enough keys? Yes, we got enough keys. All right. I had to launch Ultimus 5. It's the only one that I can do, and it seems to be the only one where the alliance actually comes together and actually gets enough percentage, as we don't have a full amount of members on this alliance. Awesome, Bastion. That's cool. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, you do want Dark Dimension for Ultron. Ultron is slowly being pushed out of the meta. He still is in the meta, but he's slowly being pushed out, as a lot of people are starting to run Dark or U7 teams without him, which a month or two ago was unheard of. So yeah, there's definitely things changing the meta, but still getting Ultron early or as soon as possible is a huge plus. So I'm curious to see, because I know there's a lot of different reportings, people out there running as Guardians through Dark Dimension 2 and clearing it no problem. Like, there's so many different lots of different information out there. Like, it's like back in the day, it seemed like there was like one cookie cutter team you wanted to run through it. Today there are just so many good tunes that, yeah, there's a lot of different options out there today. Oh, starting Dark Dimension 1, yeah. I get asked a lot of questions about Dark Dimension 1, and it's hard for me to answer questions about Dark Dimension 1 because I don't really remember it. I just remember when I got my first 6 gold stars, I just started it. Like, I would auto it every day. Like, I never really paid attention to it. So it's really hard for me to answer questions about it, because everyone's like, oh, who don't use, like, everyone wants to clear it like right away, and it's like, if you're farming 5 characters to 6 gold stars for Dark Dimension 1, you're probably not being as efficient as you possibly can, unless those 5 characters also unlock a legendary. But yeah, that's kind of my own thing. If don't farm. Let me hit fight here real quick. Don't farm like 5 characters just to go through Dark Dimension 1. Like, if you're gonna farm characters 6 stars, make sure they unlock a legendary, like as Guardians for Black Bolt, or I'm trying to think of complete team. I mean Guardians themselves for Star-Lord's not bad. They're probably not the fastest to clear it anymore. Things like that. I'm trying to think of complete teams, but I mean, I don't know how well. Actually, does anyone ever use Sinister 6? I'm curious how Sinister 6 would do. But I don't recommend that. I'm just curious. Star-Lord has one really great use, and his one great use is that he feeds energy to his adjacent teammates. So when you're trying to like have Minerva do her ult as often as possible to do the most amount of damage, because she's pretty much the character that does the most amount of damage in Dark Dimension 2, that's where he's extremely important. He's not really extremely important for his actual damage or anything like that, but it's his ability to give off energy is what makes him so important. Yeah, I mean, I honestly recommend first 5 characters get 6 stars, just start it. I mean, it doesn't matter. You still get the same amount of rewards whether you finish it in 2 hours or 30 days. Like, I just start as soon as you get your first 5 and go. Chip away at it. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I really am glad to hear it, Bastion. That's kind of the whole entire point, like, is to try to help you guys resources to get through the end of to get through the game, especially if you have to play this game as free to play, because you just don't have the income to afford paying for some of this stuff in this game. Yeah, Maverick answered the same question. DD1 is more difficult. Yeah, DD1, I actually had to look at it the other day. I got my 2 raids in, so I got that milestone objective done. So I looked at it. I don't know if it's going to show me in this account. It's locked. But yeah, I looked at Dark Dimension 1 in my main account the other day, and the other thing about Dark Dimension 1 is that none of the characters you face in Dark Dimension 1 have red stars. Like, none of them have red stars. They're all gold. So it means if you end up getting into Dark Dimension 1 with characters with high red stars, like 5 or 4, you probably could do a lot more damage than this because they only have the 7 gold stars. So that's one of the things I noticed about Dark Dimension 1 is that red stars could play a huge difference in you being able just to fly through it. And John, hopefully anything I just said helped you out. But yeah, Dark Dimension 1, like I said, it's just get in there, get started. It's not a time run. Like you get the same amount of rewards, or you finish it in 2 hours or 30 days. Like that's my main thing, guys. Like just don't farm 5. Like don't go after. I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody that's early in the game. Like don't go after your defenders to 6 stars just to get there soon. Like don't do that. Like just have patience. The rewards are like it's not an Ultron reward. Like Dark Dimension 2. You could argue that it is a race to get there because of getting Ultron, and while he's still in the meta, while he's still useful in arena. Like if you can get Ultron in your arena before your other arena mates get Ultron, that's a huge difference. That's a big difference. So sometimes it can be a race to get Ultron, but Dark Dimension 1 to me is not a race. It's just like it's just good. It's just decent rewards. When you get through it, and you get the rewards. Like that's me. But like I said, red stars. Look at your characters with red stars. If they have high red stars, you know, like I said, they're probably going to blow through it a lot faster than characters without red stars. A lot of people don't talk about war defense, anything with war. One, because for us to demonstrate it, we have to show you our own alliance, which can hurt our own alliance for anyone watching that content. Like, oh, I know where their setup is, let's go this route. And that's why a lot of content creators won't talk about war defense. Let's find an objective to do real quick. And so it's a very difficult topic. I've even thought about doing videos about it, but it's how do I do videos about it without hurting my alliance? And that's the main reason I don't see it. And plus, it's always subjective. Like you could talk to 30 different people and you'll probably get 12 to 15 different answers of the way your room should be set up. Like it is very subjective too. If there was a way I could do a defense war video without showing off my own team's war setup, I would probably do it for you guys, but that's a very hard thing to pull off. Lots of editing would be involved. But my best advice is just like off the top of your head, if you can take a look at it, is find rooms that have adjacent bonuses or global bonuses and try to pair them up with the people that can defend them best and line them up where some rooms can get even bigger bonuses by just, pairing them up right. That's kind of the best advice I can give you. If I give out too many, it will give up my own team's war setup. Yeah, Dennis, it really is. I know my main alliance, we probably went through 5 to 6 different defense setups before we finally settled on the one that we have today. So yeah, it is. It's a mess. Like I said, you won't get the same answer from everybody, and that's just kind of the fact with that one. All right, let's see. We got campaign missions left. Got to gear up somebody, and we got challenges. Let's look at the challenges we have to do. All right, any restrictions? Just level 55, gear tier 8. I don't think I have that. What are you? You are gear tier 8. I have 4 of the 5 as Guardians. I don't have Loki yet. Oh, wow, you guys asked questions. Yeah. Say that you should see how the lines your feces. Yeah, Maverick brings up a great point. Yeah, keep note of your opponents. Like, just jot down the room setup, especially when you get late in war. Just jot them down, and then start seeing if you see any patterns or things that you liked or things that were difficult for you guys, and just mimic them. All right, so let me see if I can just go through this with the tunes that I have. It's been a while since I've tried some of these challenges, so let me see if I can just clear this with some of my best tunes. Clear the defenders off. Let's see what I can use. I was thinking I'm going to use defenders and Hela. Alright, so let's do... I want Hela on the edge. So let's do Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, Punisher. Oh, that's Hela. Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and then Hela. Alright, let's see if we can clear this. Bastion, that's a great question. It depends on where you're at in the game. Like for me, like saving up Blitz orbs and Raid orbs is like no big problem. I don't really need any characters urgently out of those stores or those orbs. So saving them is easy for me, but some are like difficult, especially when I hit like an orange gear bottleneck. Like I have to then I feel I have to open up those orange gear orbs. So it's really hard. I would always say depends on where you're at in the game. What do you feel like you need them for? If you don't really need them, save them. But most likely the next orb event, now this is not official or confirmed, the next orb event won't be until closer to Christmas time in December. That's when they ran the orb avalanche. If they keep things on an annual pace, that's the next time we'll see an orb opening. But other than that, like I said, I don't save them just because you're anticipating an orb event. It's better to advance your account than not advance your account and wait for something that may not happen. Alvin, what's up, man? How's it going? Alright, let's hear chat. How's the event going? I probably should play this manually, but I'm just curious what Aldo does. Alright, nobody's going down yet. Everyone's got pretty decent health. Hella will heal herself. Punisher, yeah, Punisher. Luke Cage and Iron Fist will pretty much keep my other defenders healed. Well, and Punisher. He's not really a defender, but Iron Fist will keep him healed. Alright. Maybe I need to manually play this. Alright, let's clear all these debuffs. Alright, who needs to go down? Jessica Jones. No, Quake. We don't want to be slowed. I don't know if she even has that ability at this level, but I'm not risking it. And I don't want to risk it. Let's get the defense up on. Alright, that's it. Okay, we got a 3-star on that challenge, which means I can get more resources. And that's the thing with a free-to-play account, guys. If you have to play free-to-play or you are choosing to play the free-to-play way, resources are your best friend. Get them as fast as you possibly can. Alright, let's see if we can go up the next ladder on this one. Oh, I've 1-starred at one point. Controllers and protectors. Alright, so we definitely need, so Sif. Dude, I'm not seeing the characters I really want to. I guess I can do Sif and Rhino. Oh yeah, guys, you guys watching this, I'm gonna spend some gold here, but I want you guys to know Symbiote Spider-Man is coming up tomorrow at Game Reset. So be very cautious of how much you spend right now and save it for when Symbiote Spider-Man's here, as his shards will be in the High Roller milestone. This is my second account. I'm not really that cautious about it, but just for you guys, you know, be cautious. All right, Rhino is one we're gonna level up. How much does that cost me? Ooh, ouch. All right, let's just go to 5th. What's 45 cost me? Oh, 45 is way cheaper. How about 50? Alright, we'll do 50 on both of them. Oh, she got some things. Alright. Master Kenobi. I love that setup. I think that's great. Yeah, I think that's a great team. Definitely a lot of new meta characters in there, and Symbiote Spider-Man gets a huge boost in Dark Dimensions. Magneto, yeah, definitely. Make sure if you have Minerva, make sure Minerva's with him to help keep him healed. But yeah, definitely a 6 red star Magneto, and to get his blinds. You just have to watch out for the characters that can clear those blinds. But other than that, yeah, he'll tear things up. Hey Kuza, how's it going? Alright, I'm gonna give Sif next try. Oh, I should have started him. Where did he go? Where did you go, Rhino? Rhino. Alright, let's star you. Alright, now I know Sif's up to the top, so I just gotta keep these two balanced. Alright, so Sif, you are up to gear tier 5. Rhino. And like I say, guys, I'm focused on characters that also unlock legendaries. Trying to make sure that I get the most out of my resources. Now, there are a few characters that I will recommend that you spend resources on that do not unlock legendaries. Like Minerva's going to be one. Captain Marvel's going to be another one that I'll end up recommending. You guys are going to get Captain Marvel for free. If you are a new player joining this game today, you will end up getting a Captain Marvel for free. It just takes like 21 days or so to get her. Wow, I'm short on gear. Lots and lots of gear. All right, the question is, all right, let's see if I can do it without farming for it. One cautious on my blue. Oh, and it just tells me cautious, and I just accidentally clicked too much. All right, let's go back to Sif. I don't know if that's enough CP for Rhino to stay alive. If not, we'll come back and do it later. All right, let me rank her up another one, do a little bit more damage. Alright, I'd rather invest my things in as guardians. Alright, let me just see what they can do. I don't know if I really want to go that hardcore on them right now with these training mats, as they are a really precious resource for me currently in the game. Eventually, those will not be, but right now they are. Alright, so I need... let's just give it a try. Oh, let's get rid of most of you guys. Alright, actually, I do want those. Sif, Luke Cage, and... Actually, let me put Rhino in the middle. Try to protect him. I just have to make sure I don't taunt with him. On my main account, oof. I'm trying to think. I have the amount of points. I don't know what milestone one, but I do have the points. I posted on my Discord this morning to help people out that need something to compare, you know, where they're at, you know, how much blitzing they need to do. Let's see. I do want to play this on manually just because I need to protect Rhino. It's not a time limit. All right, good. All right, let's go there. I just gotta find out where I posted it. As of this morning, I had 35,200 points. That's where I was on my points. Kuza thinks I'm on 39. All right, let's see here. All right, let's get rid of crossbones. Try to get rid of anyone that does AoE damage. Gain taunt. Yes, we want taunt. We want keep Rhino from getting hit. This doesn't give him taunt. Nope. All right, cool. Speed bar. We don't want Nobu to summon. Right, he's gonna chain. All right. I think that takes care of most of my AoE guys. Okay, whew, I was just worried she would target Rhino. She didn't. I should have this one won with 3 stars, no problem. All right, there we go. More resources. Alright, let me go ahead and claim the rest of these. Probably going to need a little bit more investment, but maybe next week we'll get that one taken care of. Alright, definitely need to look at some resources for Rhino then, but right now let's keep advancing. We are going to try to advance in the campaign. Oh, I will actually... Okay, just checking my time here, guys. I don't want to go too long for these videos so people can watch them in a decent amount of time. Alright, so can go back and do arena. Let's go back and do arena real quick. I'm not, like I said, not interested in changing this up right now. I've fallen way off, you know, a month of just going in and doing daily objectives has really hurt. But I do believe I can rebound from this. It just needs the, you know, just needs some time. I'm gonna drink of water while it's loading. Ugh. Alright guys, I see we have a bunch more viewers from the last time I looked at the counter. So if you guys don't know, this is a walkthrough of my second account. I'm gonna put this on auto. The main reason why I'm changing it this way is it's been weeks since last time I posted the last update on this account. So instead of me trying to put together videos for this when they just keep getting postponed because of other videos I need to do, I am just going to move this to a live stream 2 to 3 times a week for anyone to watch. It will go in the playlist. So anyone who wants to go through and watch that and get updates, they can. There is going to be a gap from episode 9 to this live stream because that's when the break happened. But I have been going in and doing daily objectives. There are about 11 days worth of footage that never was released where I did advance the count, so there could be a gap between that footage and now some nodes I have unlocked and some other things I might have unlocked. But at the end of the day, because I think this is the best method to get this footage out there for people that may need help with their new account, and I think I can provide that for them. And doing a live stream, it allows people to come in, ask questions while I'm doing it live, and may get their questions answered to make sure. Man, I'm getting my butt kicked here. All right. This is a shame. I was actually 1 point in the top 50 with this account, but yeah, since I haven't really been playing it, I'm just getting my butt kicked. No, I have not tier 12 the gold challenge yet. I need a lot of city help. The defenders definitely can't clear it, and I have like no other city characters built up. So eventually I will, and I will focus on city. I have 2 challenges I haven't cleared yet. But for city, I need the most amount of help. Like, I have Symbiote Spider-Man done, but I need Venom and Carnage done. Ghost Rider's probably another one I'm going to need to get done. Miss Marvel's kind of up there, and I'm already planning on maybe boosting her up and see if I can do it with Defenders, replacing Punisher with Miss Marvel. I haven't got a chance to do that yet, and Miss Marvel still needs some more investment. But there is a video coming out, probably, that's going to be Discord exclusive first. That's probably going to explain to you guys why everything has come to a standstill for me. I mean, your guys is what you guys are seeing, it looks like it come to a standstill. For me, things are very much in motion, but yeah, there's a big thing that happened that's caused me to really just like hit a roadblock, as if like advancing my account for you guys on YouTube. But like my account is advancing, no, I guess I don't want to get wrong, but yeah, it's just yeah, challenges definitely got put on the back burner, but you guys are going to see that all in due time. All right, villains, heroes, that all I got left. All right, let's go check out these campaigns. Actually, let's go check out these rewards real quick. What all do I have? World Warrior, High Roller. Once again, Symbiote Spider-Man's coming up tomorrow at Game Reset. Be very careful spending your gold right now, as Symbiote Spider-Man will be in that milestone. Achievements, what did I get for achievements? Oh, pieces of gear, congratulations. Alright, so campaigns. And we are going to do, before I end this, we are going to go through the orbs. We're going to open up whatever orbs I have. So guys, if you want to watch some orb opening, that'll be at the end. Alright. So first off, we need to do, was it at least 3 heroes? I never know, because I always just fully farm. Daily objectives, 3 hero, 3 villain, and then, okay, so 3 hero, 3 villain. Hey, Crazy Wolf, how's it going? Yeah, definitely symbiotes and Ghost Rider will do it, that's for sure. That's what a lot of people, the endgame players, have used to clear it themselves, so I kind of model it after them. I try to do it alternately from them, but sometimes I just have to model what they did and repeat it. Yeah, Robert, I barely keep up with this account, so I focus all my energy on my main account. This one just gets like once a day love, and that's about it. But yeah, it's much more challenging than what I thought it was going to be. All right, so the Heroes campaign, we only have a few more nodes before this one's complete. Chapter 7 I can't touch until I'm at least level 70, so, and I don't know when we're going to jump in that, but yeah, I definitely have heroes that are stronger than this. I should be able to clear this, no problem at this point. My defenders alone should be able to clear this, so let's get into it. Let's get my 3 stars on this one, and we'll just do the 3 nodes and 3 nodes because we do want to spend most of our energy on the Nexus and Cosmic campaign because that's where the characters I really want to farm are. So, but I need to do 3 battles in heroes and villains. So I'm just going to get my 3 battles in heroes and villains. I'm just going to run with the defenders and see what happens. At least for the heroes part. Sorry, guys. My voice is not loving me today. Alright. Protect Thor and defeat all enemies to win. Alright, well, Luke Cage is on the right side of the field for this one, so that's a good thing. Alright, we definitely want to chain, so I really want to get him down, but this is what the chain is. Yeah, these guys are doing one-shots. I don't need to use her energy yet. Let's see if we can get rid of his taunt. We did. Get defense up. Ooh, Thor, how much damage can you do? Only 1. I thought that chained. I guess it doesn't chain. Can Sinister Six get through the villains campaign? They can, depending on what the level of investment they have. They're just not... What's the word? They have no sustain. Like, they have no way of healing. So, during, like, long, drawn-out matches, it doesn't work in their favor. But they can do it. Alright, no one... Oh, Jessica Jones needs some healing, so let's give her some healing. And let's give Iron Fist some energy, so that way he can do that special again in the near future, just in case we need it. He's a taunt. Oh, wrong noble. Alright. Yeah, guys, in case you missed it, part of this farming that I'm going to do, why I need to get to Cosmic and other campaigns, is because I am going to try the controversial aim route. I've had people report that it works. I don't know for sure. It's still one that I cannot fully recommend to newer players, especially free-to-play players. So I am going to try it out with this account. So that's going to be my main goal, to go after the aim and follow Tana's guide and see what the end result is. How doable is it as a free-to-play player? I mean, it's also going to depend on what your objectives are in this game. Everyone has different objectives or different opinions of how to play it. But my thing I try to show you guys is how can you guys get to the meta as fast as possible, without having, if you can't spend, like, how to do it. And like I said, his guide that he put out with aim does look like it can get you there faster. And there's a lot of people that will say there's something wrong with it. But like I said, it's really hard to determine the success of it. And I've had people report to me that it's highly successful. So I need to find out for myself, put it that way. Rexpool, yes, I do earn money with YouTube. It's not a whole lot, though. I'll be honest with you. Most of my videos do less than $5. So just to give you an idea, like I said, it's not really that much. I mean, if I could just sit here and talk to a camera for 10 minutes and post that video up and get $5, it'd probably be highly worth it. But I can tell you, most of my videos, I spend hours in editing, just to make sure that I actually like the end product so much. And I'd rather do that than just talk to a camera for 10 minutes and post a video up. That's kind of my personal preference. I love video editing. Yeah, I want to enjoy what I do, and that's the way I enjoy it. All right. Yeah, that is true. So like I said, that's the main reason why I'm in a not very high functioning alliance. Like I said, I'm just trying it. If it fails, it fails. Like I said, it's not my main account. I'm not really losing anything. But at the end of the day, I can talk to people with a real life experience and tell them if it's worth it or not. And that's the main reason why I want to do it, is make sure, am I giving people the best information? Because right now my thing is, if you have to use defenders for a jump start, good, but switch to guardians as soon as you have them unlocked is my advice right now. But I really want to know if this aim thing works, because it does look like it gets you to the meta legendaries faster than the traditional guardians first Star-Lord method. So I have to find out for myself. I don't want to, I don't want to just keep telling people Guardians if there is a faster way, and I need to know. All right, this will be the last node we do in Heroes. I think this is the third one. I think I did that last one in Auto. I don't remember playing it. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, it really does. Sometimes I wish I had the skill to talk to a camera for 10 minutes. I just don't have that skill. So that's why I like editing. Because sometimes I'll say something, but then I'll think of a clever way of saying it better, and then so I'll do a second shoot of that same thing. So I really do like editing and be able to put together my best takes. Now, sometimes it helps me cover up some nonsense I say sometimes. Sometimes I'll ramble on, and and in editing I'll be like, why did I say that? It makes no sense, or that's terrible advice. Why did I say that? Now, and I can edit it out. That's why I like editing, is that I can double check myself. Most of the time I catch myself. Sometimes I don't. Yes. Also, yes. Do not spend your credits or cores for energy refresh until game reset today, as Alvin picked out, as you get double later. So yeah, save it until the double. It will go get chimichangas with that 240, or however much 240 you do, but definitely save that refresh. All right, this was, I think that's 5. Wow, Stellus, that is great. 285 days. That is awesome. I mean, I know there's a lot of resources in the game that weren't in the game when I first started playing. Like, they didn't give you all those gear orbs when I started playing. They didn't give you, sorry guys, the milestone with all the purple gear orbs you get in the milestones. Like, that didn't exist when I came up through. So blue gear, purple gear were bottlenecks for me coming up through, because we just didn't get those orbs. Nowadays they give them to us. All right, I'm going to the villains campaign for 3. All right, let's go 5. All right, so let's go. What are the strengths here? Oh my goodness. All right, what are my 5 best villains? If I erase you guys, who are my 5 best? Oh, actually, I don't have any villains really built up. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's see if we can do some building here real quick. Roster. Let's do villains. Actually, no, I'm just going to Sinister 6. Where's Sinister 6 at? Alright, let's go. How much can I put into Shocker? How did I get Hella? I got Hella out of a Mega Orb. It was the very first Mega Orb I opened up in a free-to-play account, which is like the best thing you can have happen to you. It's just weird that it did. It is in my video series of in the first 9 videos that I put in the series. It is there. The very first Mega Orb that I got as part of a login calendar as a new player. I popped Hella. That's how I got Hella. And I've also popped her quite a few times in a premium orb. Now, I haven't shown. Now, a lot of the premium orbs that open up have been behind the scenes, but I've gotten her quite a bit in premium orbs. Get this ability, some energy. You're still not strong enough. Oh, do I really want to spend blue? Oh, some tough decisions here, guys. Yeah, aim is, like I said, aim is pretty good. Especially when going through the villains campaign. I know I demonstrated that in my account. Does Hella help that much? It helps you get a Guardians team up and running. Now, I'm still missing Loki, but if you can get all 5 as Guardians, even with low gold stars, they can wreck some stuff in this game. Like, they'll fly through the Cosmic campaign. They'll fly through the Mystic campaign, even though you gotta drop Sif because Sif doesn't have the Mystic tag. But yeah, they can definitely wreck some stuff. Yeah, and as Alvin said, her summon sometimes taking attacks is like the best thing that can happen to you. It's like it's the main reason why some people you run Hella and use 7 just so Greg can take some attacks, because the AI will attack Greg sometimes. All right, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the villains campaign. Where's the other aim character at? If I go campaign, Heroes. I do gotta do the villains campaign. It's where the other aim guy is. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know if they're strong enough. I kind of want to be more strategic with my blue T2s or whatever you want to call them, but I may just need to bite that bullet. Let me see what this team can do. Yeah, so yeah, Mordo as the 5th will do great in that place if you don't in that place of Sif to get Loki. Brother Sis Trio is mean. Yeah. Alright, let's see if Hela can do enough damage to get through this. I'm not sure. The other aim character I need is in the villains campaign, and I don't have it unlocked yet, so I need to go after that character. But if Helen can keep one-shotting everybody, I should have no problem. I do have Minerva unlocked, just not built up yet. It's another character that I probably will end up building up. This first video looks like it's going to go past the 1 hour mark. I don't see us finishing up in 9 minutes, so... yep, we're just going to keep going until I clear all the objectives I have for this count today, which is going to be spending all this energy I have. Alright, looks like I 5-starred that one. Alright, so we can 5-star the next one. And like I said, I will go through any orbs that I have in my account to open at the end. Like I said, and I don't have set days I'm going to be streaming this. I wish I did, but the days are probably going to change a little bit. If I can come up with a set schedule, I will, but right now they're going to shift a little bit. Gotta love load screens. See if we can auto our way through this one too. I'll pick a different character. Hell is gonna ult them all. Oh, and of course they give me Punishers. Punishers do extra damage to villains. That's why I say, of course they give me Punishers. Alright, of course you bring somebody back. Okay, got rid of his offense up. That's it. Does Hela ever get put in a pack? They probably can, but I don't know how much money they'd still get out of Hela these days because a lot of late game players already have her maxed. Yeah. Alright, that's the aim character I need, so that's the one we need to unlock. Hopefully Hela can put in the work because... Oh, this cross... and that Punisher. Wow. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Joshua, are you asking me if I have a girlfriend? Oh, man. Yeah, Stells is right. When Black Bolt comes around, you will see packs of them trying to sell every character needed to get Black Bolt. Like I said, she's just not a lucrative character for them. Oh, and the other thing I gotta show you guys, if you're looking to actually buy offers of a character, as soon as I'm done with this match, I will show you. Do I just need to clear Black Panther doing this? Come on, Hela. Oh, Black Bolt didn't go down. Everyone's still alive. Thank you, Greg. Alright, that's it. Alright, got my 3 stars on the character that I needed. Unlocked, so we're good there. Alright, definitely got to work on my villain some more. I'll probably work on that in the next couple days. Alright, so first let's farm him. 2. Oh, we're getting there. And then the heroes campaign, we gotta come down here and farm this aim character. Alright, so the other place we need to get to is the Cosmic Campaign where Scientist Supreme is. What do I have for the Cosmic Campaign currently? Actually, it's not bad. Not bad at all. What am I facing here? Guys, this might be doable. I say you better not put Boomer back in. All right, 4 Asgardians and Captain Marvel. Yeah, this is where you find Scientist Supreme, so that's where I'm going to start working on to try to get there. Very impressive that you're free to play. Thanks, Bob. Like I said, my goal when I am going to end up making a video of like what led me to where I am right now in this game, and also a YouTuber, as this wasn't something that I've ever done before. Like, I'm still a fairly new YouTuber, and I never was a really big fan of mobile games. I've played them, but I never big ones like this one. So I am going to end up putting I do have a video planned out to address that, but yeah, I do appreciate anyone who says that. I know I've had other YouTubers talk to me and say something along those lines, and it's just like it's just a hobby for me. This is literally just a hobby for the longest time. How do I have the willpower? Basically because of you guys. Like, when I first started this account, I just didn't have the resources or wasn't in a position to spend. Especially the values that they had back then. Like, there's a lot more cheaper offers today that just didn't exist when I started playing. Like, everything was expensive when I started playing, and I just couldn't justify spending that money, and I just didn't have the income to justify spending. So that's how I started my account. And then just give you a short version. And then I started doing YouTube afterwards. Like, only people making content were like these whales, late game players, and I've always been a strategic person myself. Cool win. Keep going. And I just wasn't agreeing with some of the stuff they were saying about free-to-play and early game players. So that's when I started my YouTube channel. Like, I've done YouTube in the past for like PC games. So I have dabbled in it. But yeah, so I was like, well, let me get back into this YouTube thing. Let me create a brand new channel, and we'll just make it for free to play. And I said the best way to advertise myself is just make my name Mr. Free to Play so people can associate with it. So that's where it just started, and then it just ended up taking off. And then when I started getting back in and having work again, and I put that question out there, and people were just like, I'd rather you just stay free to play, so that way we have a player out there that supports what we're going through if we need to go there, or so the community is the reason why I've continued to stay free to play, and why I will always be free to play, because of you guys out there supporting, not only supporting my channel, but also just requesting that I keep my account that way for you guys. Do everything I'll branch out and do more games in the future? This is one question that some of my relatives ask me. They're like, well, what if Marvel Strike Force goes under, like the YouTube that you built up is pretty much done and over with. So it is something that I've been thinking about. I just don't know when I'm gonna have time to fit it in. Like, I some days, like, I feel like I have no time to do anything else other than play Marvel Strike Force, make a video, get a video on YouTube, and like, I feel like that's my entire day sometimes. And so yeah, so I'm a little concerned about that, and worried about stressing myself out, because I know myself, and sometimes I can get a little stressed out, sometimes just over small things. It's just who I am. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I do think about. Now, I have said this in the past before. I also play Disney Sorceress Arena casually, like once a day, just log in, do the achievements kind of thing. But I can't really make a YouTube channel out of that one, just because I don't really know what I'm really doing, because I just play it so casually. I don't watch any information about it. I just basically say, okay, what do I need to clear this? Like the Endurance Tower right now, I need Oceanic characters. So what do? I just work on Oceanic characters. I don't know if that's the correct method to get the most amount of resources. So me making a video off of that game would not be informative at all, even though I am doing it 100% free to play. And that game is not free to play friendly. Just telling you right now, if you plan on playing it. All right, well, we're doing good in this Cosmic campaign. I haven't got a 2-star yet, so as long as these guys keep rolling, we're gonna keep rolling with them. All right, guys. Idan, I hope I say your name correctly. Ideen or Idan, something like that. Appreciate your comments. Please, don't take offense if I butchered your name. I'm not that great at pronunciations. It's just a weak point of mine, but I do appreciate your comments and taking the time to write that. Yeah, the hero one, I was trying to finish up before 12. Hopefully I can meet 12. That's when my next video goes out. It's going to be the second part of the Heroes campaign. It's going to focus on the global nodes. So that does go live at noon. I'm still trying to get done before noon, but if we don't, no big deal. You guys can either log off here, go watch it, or wait till we're done here and go watch it. Either way, I'm okay with it. I'm just here to help. So I'm not really here for anything other than being helpful and entertaining you guys. You guys need to work a little faster, right? These people are like patiently waiting for me to get Scientist Supreme. I talked to them for you guys. I talked to them. They're going to work a little faster on the next one. And they better get 3 stars too. All right. Anyways. All right. We're going to roll in here. I can't remember where Scientist Supreme is. I think she's Cosmic 2-9. I didn't really look at a farm guide before I start recording. I think it's 2-9, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But these guys are rolling. We're going to keep rolling with them. If they do get stopped, then I'm going to have to make an important decision. Do I invest in these cosmic characters, or do I invest in villains? As villains is a bottleneck to me forward. But right now, I got the character I need in villains, so I don't know if I really need to focus on villains at the current moment. Adrian, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Cool. Yes, you will. Like I said, the second part of that Heroes campaign comes out today. We'll focus on the global, and then tomorrow at noon, the third part, which will focus on the cosmic nodes, will be out. Yeah, Wednesday at noon. So yeah, those are already up on YouTube. I needed a break, so I kind of did a bulk amount of videos at once and got them uploaded and scheduled. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, so I had to take yesterday off from anything YouTube related, so I got all that stuff taken care of over on Sunday. But yeah, I'm back at it again today. Thanks, Mumbo. Yeah, Cosmic 2-9 is where Scientist Supreme is. So that's my goal right now in advancing in the nodes, get Scientist Supreme. And in case you guys are just tuning in, the main thing that I kind of want to test out on this account is the aim method. Is it really the best method? I've gotten 2 sides of a coin on this one, and the only way that I can speak to it intelligently and have a good conversation with newer players to ask me for advice is to find out. As right now, my best advice is to go Guardians as soon as you possibly can. But like I said, I want to make sure I'm being accurate and informative, and if that's not the best method, I need to know. And that's the main reason why we're going for Scientist Supreme and we're going to be going for aim in this account. All right. And if I can keep doing it on auto, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm not a big fan of really like playing, and that's one of my weak points. Like I said, if you guys ever come to me about kits or information about kits, you're coming to the wrong person. I'm not saying I might not give you the best information or correct information. I'm just saying there's a chance I might not. So thanks, Chris. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I got that stuff up in bulk. And I originally recorded the original run through of beating all the hero nodes all in one sitting, but it was like 45 minutes long, and I was like 45 minutes long, plus I'd come back in and talk about characters. I was like, you're talking about an hour-long video. So I chalked it up into 3 parts just so it was easier to consume. So if somebody like, oh, okay, I need to focus on the first 3 parts, they can just go watch that video, right? They don't have to sit through all of it. Or if they just need the cosmic part, the very last part, they don't have to sit through, you know, the 40 minutes of, you know, parts 1 and 2. Like, you can just go to that video and look at, you know, how did I clear it and what are my suggestions for players coming up today. And it's kind of how I broke those videos down. Pro Games, hi man, how's it going? Do not auto and raids. Yes, U7 do not auto. I know at one point that was a strategy in U7, and it made some points if you're early enough in, it might still be a strategy for you, especially if you have to run with a ton of healers. But yeah, U7, you definitely can get better progress playing it manually than playing it on auto. And some of my alliance mates are just having fun in the comments. Oh, Kree Noble, you're used for Nick Fury. I really could care less about Nick Fury these days. Ugh. I don't know. There's a lot of rumblings out there. There's a new legendary coming soon. I think Valley Flying teased a what do they call them? Clues or hints or whatever at the next one. Guess next week he's gonna start that. I don't know. I think that's what he said. I wasn't fully paying attention. I was blitzing while listening, but I thought I caught him saying that. This Drew the rumor guy. Yeah, sometimes like I said, sometimes it'll be auto because they will always pick the best move, and like sometimes like characters like Ultron or Black Bolt, sometimes just doing their basic and clearing things like taunt, you see here, is way better than letting them use their most powerful move on the person that's taunting. Yes, and then you end up with the characters knowing to go in the next node. Yeah, like I said, I think I said this in a video. Actually, it's going to be the video you guys see today that you go on my YouTube channel, the 3 notes. But yeah, when I first came up through, it was like Nick Fury and Shield were the best team. Like when I first started playing, that was the only thing. So of course, that's what a newer player chased, right? We chased after the Kree minions to get Fury unlocked. And now today's game, it's like I don't know how much progress you're making farming Kree to go after Nick Fury. Is you don't hear Nick Fury's name when you talk about Dark Dimension 2 or Dark Dimension 3. Like you really don't hear his name, other than being on a great war defense team, which arguably can say that's just a late game mode. Yeah, it makes it's a really hard case to sell Nick Fury for someone, and I probably would not recommend chasing him down at all. Like when you get him, but or you get close to getting him, then farm Kree Nobles. But he's a tough sell these days. Chris, Ghost is coming. Is that confirmed or rumored or wishful thinking? Yeah, and there's always that, right? Everyone, you know, it's kind of like a trophy, right? You just want to get Nick Fury just to have him, and I get that feeling too. I felt the same way at one point. So I can't blame you. Like I said, and I always tell everybody, play the game the way that you love playing it, right? Don't make yourself miserable feeling like you have to do something. And that's also a good point. Like enjoy the game. Like if you're an alliance that doesn't support you doing that, there are alliances out there that will allow you to do what you like to do. You just have to look for them. They're out there. But yeah, always enjoy the game. You know, I can only give recommendations if you're someone who enjoys to chase. I can give you tons of information about that, but like I said, if you're just someone who likes other little things, that's great. Like there's no, you know, if your goal is different than endgame content, there's really nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Semi-confirmed. All the above. Robert said it's all the above. Semi-confirmed. Ghost. That's the first time I've heard anyone say Ghost. It's been Doc Ock has been the main one that I've been hearing from everybody. I mean, the game really does need a city legendary for sure. Now this team still keeps rolling. Wolverthor gave that info. Interesting. Hey, Chris, can you post that, if you can you post that video in the Discord just so I can check it out? I'm curious to see the context on that one. Because that probably would mean they're doing an Ant-Man and Wasp rework if they're going to re-Ghost, right? Is that correct? That's in that franchise, correct? Someone can confirm that for me. Oh, don't know if it will be a legendary, but he or she is coming. Did he say it with like an Ant-Man, like an Ant-Man and Wasp reworks? I know that's been rumored for quite some time. But that's been rumored for so long, it's hard to take it seriously. All right, thanks, Chris. No problem. Like, no problem. Don't worry about it if you can't. I can always go searching through Wolverforce channel if I have to. Yeah, that's where I thought. I just want to make sure because sometimes I can get a little confused. But yeah, especially when it's not like a main one. But I thought that's where it came from. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Multiverse team. All right, I'll have to put that on my to-do list. Yes, I need to put that on my to-do list later today. I'll check it out. That's the first time I've heard it. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to figure out who actually has the inside information to this kind of stuff. Like you see Tana will say stuff. You see, Wolverthor saying stuff, and then, Valley Flying obviously knows everything that's coming. It's not very hard to know that. He's just not saying anything because of his NDA he has. But I'm pretty sure like Tana and Wolverthor are part of the Envoy program too, so I think they would have an NDA, but I don't know, maybe they're not. Alright, anyways. Get Shocker unlocked. We can start farming for Sinister 6. Oh no, we still have to do Green Goblin and Nexus campaign, I believe. I believe he's in Nexus, so I can't farm Sinister 6 yet, but have access to Shocker. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out then. Like I said, I know Ant-Man and the Wasp have been talked about getting reworks for quite some time, but it's hard to like believe reworks are going to happen without a movie because that seems to be the only time they want to do reworks anymore, where a new character gets added to that team. Then they do a rework, but Ant-Man and the Wasp, it's been rumored for so long. Yes, he has a great relationship with the devs, so he knows a lot of stuff, but he's not allowed to talk about it because of NDA, and if he does, he can be sued for a lot of money and probably lose his inside information, which helps him gain viewers and subscribers. So he's obviously never going to risk that, and everything that he says is with permission from Fox and the devs. But yeah, he said he knows a lot more than what he tells us. Yeah, Nexus. I thought he was in Nexus. So I like Nexus. Right now I've only cleared through chapter 2 of Nexus, but right now my main priority is get assigned to Supreme for a daily farm, and then I can move to Nexus and probably start working on Sinister 6 as a backup. Hawk and the Agents of Smash. Is that a rumor? Or I guess I should say, is that confirmed, a rumor, or wishful thinking? Sometimes you guys need to I guess you're asking a question. I have not heard of anything like that coming to the game, but yes. Yes, NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Yes, Robert. Sorry. But yeah, that is, yeah, so it keeps him from saying anything. Yeah, I mean, Hawk's already gotten one rework since I started playing, so I don't know how likely it's going to be he'll get a second rework. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Hawk getting a rework anytime soon, to be honest. And with all the movies that should be coming out at some point, I mean, I know Fox Next is going to have a backlog of characters they need to release. I mean, Marvel shows are going to start on Disney Plus here in the near future. It's hard to say when Black Widow is going to come. Right now, it's scheduled for November, but with everything going on in the world, it's, you know, movie theaters still not being open. It's hard to say that that movie is actually going to happen this year, which is weird. It's been like a year now since last time we had a MCU movie, but so it's weird times, guys. Did I lose somebody? Oh, I'm going to play this one manually. No, not what I want to do. Oh, how much energy we got left? Because I'll probably I think I'm just probably going to call it a day because I'm running later than I wanted to. And we can always tackle this later. Yeah, I got a little bit of energy left. So let's go farm somebody. That is helpful. And we'll open up some orbs then this stream. And we'll keep working on this one on the next one, guys. Now I'll work on some cosmic characters in the off scenes. And I'm trying to think of who I want to farm. Let's just go Groot. Just get my Guardians as backups. I don't have much energy left. No Groot dropping today. Alright, let's claim all this and get my Wolverine. Clear my milestones. So yeah, guys, any last questions you might want to get them in? Like I said, we're going to open up orbs. Yeah, we're going to open up orbs to end this, but then I'm going to be logging off. Like I said, I want to try to keep these to like an hour or so every day. I don't want to run too long. I think I see a rework on Thor. Thor's already had one rework. So like I said, sometimes seeing a second rework is really unlikely. I've never seen a character get 2 reworks yet. And Thor's already had one. Yeah, I think a lot of people want to see that Stormbreaker. Yeah, auto farm getting no shards. Yeah, it's definitely not a great feeling. How many days I have left for this Deadpool event? I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. All right. Let's see, events, arena, got my 2. Okay, we got all this done. All right, let's check out my orbs. Let's start with war orbs. Nothing I can do there. We're definitely not no orbs there. And no credits for orbs here, but I got some gears. We still got the firework event going on, so it's worth it to open these and see if we get any more chimichangas. This count, I'm not really going for the max amount of milestones. All right, nothing there. We got 1 blitz orb. Actually got more than one because we got some credits. I'm just going to open these up. Hey Zeus, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yes, just a reminder, guys, there is immediate opening in my alliance. If you guys are interested, please contact Maverick. He handles all that stuff as DC posts in the comments. These ones I'm not going to open up. I'll save them for when I have a bottleneck in the near future or sometime in the future. But right now, they're just stored up for when I need them. All right, got 1 premium. I want to start with milestone if I have milestones. Oh, let's pop this basic real quick. A Falcon. Ooh. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Alright, so we got 2 milestones. Let's crack open 2 milestones. Ooh, got a Coulson out of that. And the other one we will not speak of. Alright. These orbs, like I said, they've nerfed them now. They no longer have the good pieces in them. I don't know if I'm just gonna crack open the blue ones. I'll do that instead. Like I said, not really that much in it for me. Apparently there's Elite 5s in here, but we'll take that. Still get some goodies. Oh, got another one for Sal. For some reason I got a 3rd one. Bob, I have no idea. No one's reported that information to me. So I do not know as of right now of like what the timeline is. Oh, I like those. I definitely like those. All right, let's go. I think it's just the premium orb we have left, and then I would look at the milestones one last time before signing off, guys. And we're gonna get Black Widow. She has such a long farm, 100 shards. Wow. All right. I do have a bunch of cores that I may use in the future, but right now I'm gonna just hold on to them for right now. Milestones. Let's see how many we got. Firework friend. Well, I got a gold orb. We'll save that for the next time I'm streaming, guys. Claim that there. And I definitely will stream again before this event's over, just so we get the max amount out of it we can. But like I said, maxing out is not my goal. All right, so that looks about it, guys. So no new comments in the feed. So guys, I appreciate you taking the time to check this one out. Like I said, this one's going to come at least 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah, sorry, I just saw a comment. It distracted me. So that's what you guys can expect it. I do not know the official days yet. I will, like I said, put them in YouTube as soon as I possibly can and notify you guys, but a lot of times it probably will be a very short notice. But with all that said, guys, I appreciate taking the time to check this one out, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.